Welcome to today's episode of the Film Buffs podcast, where we explore some of the greatest movies of all time. In this episode, we'll be discussing the 1939 classic, The Wizard of Oz, and why it remains a great movie even after all these years. The Wizard of Oz is a movie that needs no introduction. It's a classic tale that has been beloved by generations of moviegoers. Directed by Victor Fleming, The Wizard of Oz stars Judy Garland as Dorothy Gale, a young girl who is transported to a magical land after a tornado hits her Kansas farm. The film features a cast of memorable characters, including the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion, who help Dorothy on her quest to find the Wizard of Oz and return home. Along the way, they face challenges and obstacles, including the Wicked Witch of the West, who wants Dorothy's magical ruby slippers. But what makes The Wizard of Oz such a great movie? Well, there are several reasons. First and foremost, The Wizard of Oz is a beautifully crafted film. The sets, costumes, and special effects are all top-notch, especially for a movie made in the 1930s. The Technicolor cinematography in particular is stunning, and it really brings the magical world of Oz to life. Another reason why The Wizard of Oz is a great movie is because of its timeless themes. At its core, the movie is about the power of friendship, the importance of home, and the journey of self-discovery. These are universal themes that resonate with audiences of all ages, and they're just as relevant today as they were when the movie was first released. The Wizard of Oz also features some of the most memorable songs in movie history, including Over the Rainbow, We're Off to See the Wizard, and If I Only Had a Brain. These songs have become iconic, and they're still beloved by people all over the world. And of course, we can't talk about The Wizard of Oz without mentioning its incredible cast. Judy Garland is perfectly cast as Dorothy, and she brings a sense of innocence and vulnerability to the role that makes us root for her from the beginning. The supporting cast is also excellent, especially Ray Bolger as the Scarecrow, Jack Haley as the Tin Man, and Burt Lahr as the Cowardly Lion. And let's not forget about Margaret Hamilton, who gives a truly iconic performance as the Wicked Witch of the West. Overall, The Wizard of Oz is a great movie for many reasons. It's beautifully crafted, it features timeless themes, it has some of the most memorable songs in movie history, and it boasts an incredible cast. If you haven't seen it in a while, we highly recommend that you give it another watch. It's a movie that truly stands the test of time. Thanks for listening to today's episode of the Film Buffs podcast. Join us next time as we explore another classic movie.